Morning, everyone. How are we doing? Good morning, Yap. Good morning, Eric. Morning, Ed, James. Welcome, Beza. Oh yeah, DDB. Good morning. Well, let's do the breakdown real quick, like the top-down analysis real quick. Why is it still showing the executions from yesterday? It's because I didn't log off into the account, maybe. Let me just wait. Okay, we just reached into the daily fair value that we marked yesterday. There you go. We went. I mean, we are not moving much. I think we're just completely ranging right here. I would like to see a reaction out of this fair value, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Good morning, Cipher. Yeah, I would like to see a reaction out of this fair value. I know it's a really small one, but ideally, I really want to see longs. Like, I don't know, 4 hour. We tapped into the 4 hour again here. Into the 4 hour here. We tapped into the 4 hour right here. And we moved lower. Boom. And this is an area that I want to see, like, if we have a reaction, if we don't have it, what we are going to do here. And on the hourly, I think that's going to be okay. So this low, and we are also trading into an hourly fair value gap here. We swept previous hourly, previous 15, and on the 15-minute, okay, and like if we go lower, I don't actually know where we are going, to be honest. Good morning, lost 6K long in 1 minute, really? Today? Good morning, Harun. Minute of the close, 1 hour. What a shitty week on the London session, for real. Like, I've been getting all my trades outside the London session, like the one that I took yesterday. Where is it? It's not gonna show now. Oh yeah, it is. This is the one that I took yesterday here. It was like 744, like it was pre-New York. It was short. And the market has been like playing way better outside sessions, for me at least. Like during the sessions is just trash. Let's skin the bearish, yeah, but the thing is, I mean, I would like to see a reaction here. It kind of makes sense. I don't have like a draw clear, like my clearest draw to the downside would be this lows here. Good morning, LTF. Cascos. That's true. Like that's the thing. Like we just get somewhere and completely range, and then the session completely ends, and then we move. Jacob, good morning. You want to see the PR reactor? Exactly, Heron. Yeah. Morning, Nate. So yes, sadly we're not like having luck with the sessions. Today we have news, also like we have important news, something to be aware. I mean, yeah, all of this area, like if we have to go short, I think my eyes are set on like this lows here. Doesn't necessarily mean that we need to go for this one, but this area here is where I would look for a move to happen lower, you know. Thursday, and if he's always a red flag, yeah. We tapped into this 15. Let me check this because I didn't like it. Okay. Let's see, slow up, like a slow 3 a.m. Good morning, Drace. I mean, I think the worst thing could happen right now is that we just bleed downside and we just like slowly bleed without like without an opportunity to just get a continuation short if we want to. I mean, it's true. We're trading a C3 4-hour candle. 1, 2, 3. We're trading lower. And remove this because still pushing lower. Holy smokes, Adam. Yeah, I don't know. Next is the line in the stand. We want a reaction out there. To play higher pre-news. Here we are. It was quick. Yeah, it was quick. It was quick. There it goes. I'm gonna remove all of this fair value gaps here because we traded through them already, and this is the next. Like I think that's the last line really. If we want to hold somewhere, we have to hold here. If not, like I think it's completely free to go to these lows. Does this fit on the reversal mode because shores are technically getting trapped on that flush? Yeah, it could be like, um, we could completely reverse from here. Good morning, soft cell. I guess it's you. First time seeing this candle, but last I know I've seen before. I flip bias, same Jacob. Same. That's like my line. If we start trading lower, then then it's gonna make sense that we, you know. But yeah, that's like the last area. I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna be stuck around this fair value for a while. I mean, that's my bet. Just lately when we have like move at 3 a.m. And like we have like strong move at 3 a.m., then we just completely check. Oh yeah, so true. So it's the first fair value gap inside discount area. Let's see if we push from here. What up, champ, brother? For me, the entry criteria is the unicorn. It's just like, like when we have, I guess we're familiar with it, but when we have this, we have the liquidity sweep, and then I enter here, stop loss around here, and then play this long. And it's usually in the 1 minute, 1 minute, 5 minute unicorn or breaker. Here, my entry would be something like this. Like I would need to wait for price to go trade higher or sweep again to the low. Like we can just resweep, like sweep again the low and then do this. That's how I would enter this year. Now we swipe the previous 15. Thank you. We swipe the previous 15 right here. Now we could try and long this if we start trading higher. What is the S doing? Mm, Wow, we have a huge S&T with the S right here, where ES didn't actually go for the low. Something I actually dislike, like longing the weak asset, not something that I like too much. But for now, no confirmation, not trading higher. You're stuck like against this minute value gap here. But yes, was was most likely you would have like used like this, like you would have entered like this move here is the move that that NQ created them. I mean, if you actually want to get into a breaker block, like a 100% unicorn or breaker block on ES, you would probably have to wait like for this or something like this, like higher here, like maybe this, you know. If you want to just use the SMT as if it was the liquidity sweep, you would see like this is the SMT, then this candle would be the candle that supposedly would have been the breaker block. And then you can use like you can decide to use this if you want to do it. Yeah. Yeah, it was clean, clean, clean. Yeah, let's see what we do. you just you just see that right now. I mean, yeah, the hourly looks really fucking bearish. Like it, even like just all of this looks really clean. I mean, buy side of the curve, sell side of the curve. Okay, getting rid of this, not liking anymore. This I wanted to like uh interesting times in Kazakhstan. That's true. Lately has been more in Kazakhstan than ever. Like this past months, insane. True. Crude oil going higher, gold going lower. Let's go. Yeah, like the more time we hang around this area and we cannot like get to move higher, the more I think we're gonna go lower. That's true. I mean, if we're gonna just keep moving around here in this area on the like around the fair value, it's gonna be a hard session to watch. Crude oil moving. Hmm. I mean, it looks like it wants to hold, but it's just not happening. Oh no. Now we're pushing higher. Yes, did he just get the sweep? Didn't get the sweep again. In Q actually, I think it did. Oh, get the low here. I'm gonna risk it into the long. I want to risk it here. The thing is, I'm not really like into what's happening anyway. 37 seconds until the 15-minute closes. I like the closure of the 15, that's for sure, but we're gonna have a 15-minute fair value right above. Yep. Yeah. Tapped into the 15-minute gap just right now. Yeah, like I'm not too convinced about this trade, to be honest. Like there's things. I mean, I really like the reaction on the hourly, but obviously there's reasons on why this trade makes a little bit of sense, but there's many others where it doesn't make that much sense for me to like get into this trade. Like I'm afraid it's just, I don't know, just a small reaction out of the hourly, and then we are going to continue going lower. That's what I'm afraid of. Yeah, like if we invest, like I would be happy to see, like if we invest this 15-minute, okay, that's a good sign, obviously for longs. Exactly the same. Exactly the same. Like I need to see this 15-minute closing before I want to like actually jump into anything. Because I mean, right now it's what I was saying. Like this could be just a small reaction out of the hourly fair value. We just created a 15-minute gap. We can perfectly just trade into the gap and then continue lower. I mean, and if that happens, like I'm not gonna be opposed of like taking a short trade. Like, you know, like if we now reject the 15-minute gap, start trading lower below like this low here, 325 low, I wouldn't mind taking a trade short. No, it is. The 1 minute version was clean. Like we also retested it after the confirmation. Um, IFPG. Same. Not trying to rush anything, to be honest. Still 8 minutes for this candle to close. We can perfectly still close lower. Let's see here. Exactly. There's no need to rush. Five minutes for this 50-minute candle. How do you deal with failures? What do you mean with like failing trades? If it's that, like, if it's like failing trades, it's just you get used to, like, it's part of the game. Like usually you when you like, I know my model. I know I can have like 30 something 40% of the trades that I take are gonna be losers. So actually I need losers to make money. That's part of my model. Like the statistics of my model are all set. I believe in it. So as much as I need the winners to make the money, I still need like to take the losers to like follow, like to get like the statistics that I have with my model, right? So every time I take a loser, it just like it really depends what's the issue. If the failing trade was the issue, or if my risk management, my position sizing, like if there was something behind that trade that was wrong, uh, that's another story. But if I just took the trade that I think I had to take, like it fitted my model, with good risk parameters, following the rules and everything, I don't feel anything about that trade. It's just something that has to happen for my model to make sense, to have like the statistic that it has. How did you choose the hourly fair value gap instead of the other ones? It's not that I chose it. It's more like price, like the chart chose it. It's just the last fair value gap in the line. Like we had a few fair values. We had the 4 hour. We had a bunch of fair value gaps. That one was the last one. That last one fair value gap, like the last one on the line before the next thing we do is just go to the lows. Also, Cascades mentioned it. I don't usually do it, but Cascades mentioned it. We have, like, if we measure like from this low to the high, we have premium and discount. This is the fully first fair value gap on the hourly that's inside discount. Like, we can argue this one is part of it is inside premium, part of it is inside discount. So yeah, you could like do this. The hourly looks really fucking nice also because we are now trading above the previous hourly high. I would really want to like start looking for longs around this. The only bad thing is that the unit, like the breaker block that I have here on the 5 minutes, like not the best, I would say. But yeah, it's really higher. I need to see what I want to take, if I want to take something. We still have pretty much 17 minutes until 4 a.m. So if you can push higher a little bit more and take something before the open, that would be really nice. Yeah, like yes, we're stronger. I'm really afraid of trading yes, you know. Seeing an yes here, one of the things that I don't like is this doji here. Yeah, like I was thinking on just like building a position, like not fully waiting on the break of this high here and just start buying micros along like the way if we have a retracement or something. Yes, it's pushing really hard to the upside, really hard. Yeah, like we have a bunch of above, like we're approaching another one right now. Boom, boom, 15-minute fair value gap. He has inversed it though. That's also true. He has went over it already. Gold. Do I sometimes trade gold? I pretty much never trade gold. Yeah, that's a thing. Especially in Q, that's the weak asset, you know. We have to go lower. The first one to just die it's gonna be in Q. and I try the possible long. The thing is, uh, um, the thing is, basically, it's like I don't have like a really strong idea on where I wanna get into the long really. Like I'm still like thinking if I want to take it on NQ, on ES. I don't like the long NQ when it's like the weak acid. That's true. That's the truth. But I guess if I had to take a long, it would be probably something like from here and here, or something like this. Something like this. It has to be. The stop loss, yeah, that's the thing. Like it really depends. Like if I get into this trade, the stop loss is gonna be below this 250 low on the 5 minute, because I mean those are like the two last upside candles before. Like if we go to the hourly open high low close, go to the 5 minute, that's pretty much the breaker that we should be using out of the hourly open high low close over there. And on ES, it's going to be pretty much the same. The only thing is that on ES, we actually do have a doji here with this candle, but the logic would be pretty much the same. Like it would be something like this and like this. This. 1 minute or 3 minutes are cleaner. Yeah, I guess you could do that too. But it's pretty much the same. Like you're gonna just like move your entry a little bit lower or adjust your stop loss a little bit, relative equal highs. But yeah, the thing is that you're gonna now we have the yes one is like being printed on the 3 minute. So we have a 3 minute one. That's true. Thank you, Alex, for the suggestion. I don't know about it. And Q didn't create the 3 minute. One-hour swing, 1 hour swing. It's also an hourly open high low close. Also, we're gonna most likely create a 15-minute fair value gap here. See, let me just remove too many drawings. We are gonna create a 15-minute fair value right here, most likely. We're gonna create a BPR here with the inverse right there. Maybe that could lead to something, you know, like trading into the 15-minute gap and then continuing higher. You're in on ES. Good. A VPR is just when you have like a bearish and a bullish fair value gap aligning like in the same spot. So the range that forms on the overlapping of the two, this is the PPR basically. Also, one of the things that I really fucking like about ESN and Q today is that we have smooth edges at the highs, at the edge high. Let me just remove the session. Like we have this highs here. That I really like for a target on the day, you know? Going for the edge high, that's this low resistance liquidity run. So now, yes, holding really nice at the entry of the 3-minute unicorn. Surprising. It's the 15-minute inversion here. G. We're approaching 4 a.m., so I guess 4 a.m. is going to be the one deciding what we do. At this point, we're not going to create a fair value gap if we keep going lower. You're like, it really looks like we're getting go lower. Let's see if it holds, but yeah, the low wasn't swept. That's true. Like this low was not swept. It's equal lows. I guess we have like both things. Like we have reasons for us to think that we can go higher and reasons for us to think that we can go lower. That's usually not a good sign. That could be also a possibility, yeah. Theory only, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we'll have a tiny VPR. It doesn't drop massively in the coming 40 seconds. We're gonna have this QPPR here. Time does London open? 3 a.m. Goes, that's a 15-minute fair value. Therefore, the BPR. Where I'm doing its thing, I guess. And no reaction so far from the this ass. It is. I wouldn't mind shorting this, to be honest, from here. And maybe doing something like this, and setting the 4M high, and then looking for the low. Actually, I don't dislike this at all. Something like this, setting the stop loss at the 4-hour high, and then going for the low here for exactly 2R. I wouldn't mind taking like this. Okay, this is fucking bullshit. And well, I guess we are reacting from the 15-minute. Yeah, there it goes. A 15-minute fair value, 15-minute fair value gap. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, as much as I really want to trade this, it's just, I don't know, it's just hard. Into this, maybe. I like this highs here. That's the truth. We can even like aim for all of this. You know, now ES seems to be the one not wanting to trade higher. I don't know. YM's trading C3. Yeah, not bad. Well, seems to keep pushing there. I hate it because like we're being able to read the market. It's just that my I don't know the way I want to get into the market is not presented the way I want. You know, like the usual thing that I look for to get into the market's not presented. This is just bullshit. Yes, 5 minute unicorn. Not a good session. Like, there's no way we do this and we don't like follow through the highs. Like, there's no fucking way. Last week, last week. I think it was bad. It was bad. I think I didn't trade much. I think it was like, oh no, I took a few winnings because I took a payout on Top Step. Yeah, I took a few winners last week. Yeah, actually, it was a great week last week. Yeah. This week so far, I think it's just two trades. Like I just took two winners outside of any session. The reaction was perfect on the 15-minute. Like I was really feeling FOMO a little bit, like along the move here, that I could have been in it, but then it's just 5-minute candle to the upside, 1 minute, like to completely get rid of the setup. Funny enough, like now that you said it, Nina, I was checking like for weird contracts to see if I could like trade weird contracts. And I was like the sugar one, the soybean, the corn futures. And I was checking all this like charts to see if I could like see something. At this point for me, I'm not interested like on taking any trade. I don't care. I couldn't care less about like what the market's gonna do here. Because like I keep like switching buys, I keep switching ideas, because I keep constantly seeing like different trade ideas that we can form, but none of them like following through. So like the only one would be this long, and it was like not even close to a good setup, something that I would really like to take. That's why I didn't take it. But maybe just this move higher was the only thing. Thank you guys, like same thing. Thank you so much for tuning in. Most likely I'm gonna be like logging off also. But yeah, good luck with the New Year session, brother. Thank you so much. Heating oil. No, that's hogs. Heating oil. What a fucking push higher. Yeah. Crude oil was also clean, like the long was clean. Gold kind of meh, like not that much, like not interesting enough. Lean hogs, let's see lean hogs, how was it? Let's see. Oh, it's close, of course. Sugar. I think we had a unicorn here at sugar. Oh, that's soybeans. Fuck. Do you usually trade crude oil or like heat oil, heating oil? I had my phase where I traded crude oil like so much. I mean, Harun, if that happens, I'm gonna get really happy because that was like my main draw on liquidity for a long. Like, that's the draw on liquidity that if I see it, my buys are gonna be towards this like smooth edges, you know. So if we can like just not move towards there before New York, and then go for them to New York, I think it's gonna be really fucking nice because it's been a while since we didn't have like a setup like this. Towards the smooth edges, whatever. I'm just so sorry. Like, we are having really bad London sessions. Not much to do, not much to take. Like, all we can do is just tape read, check the charts, chat, but not much trading is like not on the list for the past weeks during London session. And it's really a shame because most of the time, like past London session, like right, like when we would have ended the stream already, something shows up and then I take a trade and I think, fuck, like why this trade couldn't just happen during the stream? So we all took the trade and we could like go over the trade, whatever. And it had to happen after the stream. Last summer chop returns again, yeah. Why not to stream longer then? Like how long? Like I need to do things, to be honest, Bezel. Like I really need to work on different things. Like we could switch it around and start later. Because that way I don't have like wake up that like early. So I mean, it's not that early, like production. They wake up like way earlier than me because like they're in London, so it's like 1 hour early. But I think it's like early enough already. Why not stream longer? That's funny. I mean, if I had to stream longer, like then we would like never stop. The lab would be non-stop, like live. And it's not just me, it's also the production people that are in the back that they need like to eat, drink, go to the bathroom, do their own thing. I mean, I would love to have like an ongoing show where like we are like a bunch of us and we keep like jumping like each hour and something. Or like if we see something, we see a trade, we can jump into the stream right away and take the trade, whatever. That would be something cool. I mean, that's just getting rigged. This are usual my main draw on the grid from during Asia session, then price move up to yeah. That's for me like when I think this is beautiful when it happens, right? Like when we see that and we see the smooth edges and then like the opening just moves to the opposite and then starts moving towards the smooth edges. That's really clean. Like when I see the setup like form and completed, it's really impressive how the market like keeps repeating the same patterns. Ooh, true. TR, you're wearing a short. Same Beza, like you've seen me like take the losing streak also, like especially during London session. Like I'm okay, like out like throughout the whole day. Like I've been taking really good trades outside the sessions. I've been trading really good. I've been getting payouts still. But London session is just so polarizing. Like it's just or zero or it's 100. Like if we have really good sessions during London sessions or we have really bad ones. There's no like middle ground here where, at least for my model, of course, and the way I trade. But I'm sure there's many people that are trading London session and succeeding, making money out of it. But I'm not, and that's the truth. And look how crazy it is. We didn't even take that low. Of course, yeah. Of course, a losing streak is inevitable for traders, and a winning streak is also inevitable. Like before the losing streak that I had on stream, I had a great winning streak also. So yeah, right, Jacob. Like that's what I was saying. We have like how crazy it is that we just didn't get the fucking lows again, and we just created like we have relative equal lows and highs inside this range, and we're not going for any of them for now. That's crazy. Like we just missed the high here. We just missed the low. Yeah, this one couldn't even make it to this one. Like it's just like if at least we like if at least we took the highs and the lows, even if we're ranged, like if you could establish the range and like just trade the deviations back into the range, like from both sides, like I don't care, range whatever you want. Like you can just range what like as much as you want, as long as we can go to the boundaries of the range and then trade back into the range. But we're not even doing that. Like of course, Tom. Like we're just I mean, we mentioned it, expected NFP today, so this can happen. It's just like if we think about it, it's just crazy how the market moves, right? Like how like why this happens, right? Times like this make you buy stocks. I mean, yes, but I can tell you like the 15 seconds are not that easy as they seem to be. I really hard like I had hard moments with the 15, like with the second charge, of course, doing something like this anyway. It's gonna make me get hair loss. For real. Yes, Harun, that is. And then I was 35 seconds. But bro, Alex has been doing this for years, like 4 years. Like since I know Alex, he's been doing this. And I know Alex already for like 3 years, 3 and something years. And he always traded the second chart. Any scenarios for now? Um, for now, not. To be honest, what I would like to see is now speaking about like the day, what I would like the ideal scenario that I would like to see is this hourly fair value gap holding. Like this is the last line. If we ever start trading below the fair value, like let me go a little bit into the high time frame. If we ever start trading below the fair value here, then I think we're going to the lows, right? Like if we have like a weird NFP, whatever, and somehow we start trading below the fair value gap, I think we're going to lows. Ideally, I would prefer to see something like we range around this area, doing NFP, whatever, and then eventually we just get a move lower, trade deeper into the fair value gap, and then we have a move higher during London session towards the Asia high. Type Asia high plus smooth edges. You know, this is something that I would like to see. Like we are engineering liquidity at this lows at this point here. So if we could take like later on during New York, take the lows, the engineer liquidity here, take the lows, and then start moving higher. Don't trade below the fair value. So we have a reason here that's holding price, and then go for Asia high plus the smooth edges. That would be that's what I would look for. That's my main idea. Then if we start trading below the hourly fair value gap, then I would just look for a continuation lower, a 50-minute fair value gap, 1 minute entry, something like this, towards this lows here. But yeah, that would be it pretty much. And yeah, that being said, boys and girls, we are approaching the time where we end the stream because again, we're not like taking anything. We are just ranging. I think we're doing a great job anyway, like not promoting into any trade, even though some of them like we can like see some trades that kind of make sense a little bit. But I think we're doing a great job like not trading the trades that we shouldn't be trading and like not like trying to anticipate anything and just wait for the right setups to form. I know it's boring, but that's part of trading also, like being bored and not trade. But yeah, but it's hard to go through it anyway. Another London session where we just taper it and we just chat. It's always nice to have you guys here. So thank you so much for tuning in every day, even though London sessions are not like what they used to be a month ago. If anyone has any question, I'm gonna give it a minute or a few seconds. Exactly, prove your edge. Like trading is meant to be boring. Trading is just waiting and then executing. Thank you, Tomcat. Tomcam. But yeah. Today is Thursday, right? Tomorrow's already Friday. Crazy. The week went by really, really fast. Have a good day, James. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. So yeah, boys and girls, thank you so much for tuning in. It's always a pleasure to have you here to spend a little bit of time with you guys. Thank you, Zaza. PDB, thank you so much. And yeah, tomorrow, Friday, last trading day of the week. So last stream for London session of the week. We're gonna see each other same time. Stay safe. Have a good New York session. My bad. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye guys. Thank you so much.